No matter where I go, anywhere in the world, Chinatown is always my comfort place. And there's no other better food in the world than noodles. And right here, we're outside King's Noodle Restaurant, one of the best Chinese noodle places in downtown Toronto. I love this place. It's my comfort food. Whether you want noodles souped, stir-fried, or steamed, you want it, they got it. So it's the weekend, and it's always a tradition in my family that I always have some nice noodles to slurp it up, starting out with the day. Come on, I'm starving, come with me. So it doesn't really matter where you go in the world, in Asia especially, you know, Thailand, Indonesia, Singapore, even China. Stir fries are a quintessential technique of cooking, especially when it comes to noodles. So you see, we have different styles of noodles here, and this is Canto style noodles. We have a nice wonton noodle here with a nice beef broth, big juicy plump wontons, you can tell here. Look at this, beautiful. And then you also have some steamed rice rolls, steamed in perfection, and you dip it in some nice hoisin sesame sauce. Amazing. And at the same time, stir frying is a very, very hardcore technique. You know, it's quick, it's fast, and there's this word that they use, wok hei, that means fire heat. It gives it that nice blazing flavor in your mouth. And one of my favorite dishes are Indonesian style rice vermicelli, spicy, and also Hangong, Hong Kong style gong cao ngao ho, that means flat noodles stir-fried with beef. Now both these noodles, they use a lot of high heat blazing woks to cook it, and it's a very, very quick but traditional technique that everybody uses, and it all starts right here. First, I'm gonna introduce my co-host, Simon. How's it going, my friend?
Good, good. How are you?
Good to see you, man. First time. He's been filming for me a lot, but today he's actually gonna be co-hosting with me. How excited are you, man?
I'm honored, man.
Definitely gonna bring out the chemistry and the romance here.
Sure, romance, yeah.
Romance that it is. Now in Singapore, they have their dishes like mee goreng, their stir fries. In Indonesia, they have nasi goreng. I mean, China and Hong Kong is pretty much all Asian stir fries.
Don't forget Thailand.
Thailand. What do they have there?
They got pad thai and pad kebab.
Oh, these are all famous stir fries. Now in Penang, this dish was called Char Kway Teow. So it means stir-fried flat noodles with a bunch of goodness. And it all starts with these wonderful rice noodles right here, fresh rice noodles. So you got these at the grocery store, I'm really excited to make it. And a whole bunch of different sauces, ingredients like shrimp, fish cake, Chinese sausages, cockles, eggs, chives, stir-fried in that nice blazing wok. So this is definitely gonna take the temperature up tonight, man. You ready for this?
Yeah.
So if that's the case, let's get down to business tonight for another episode of
Laws of Life.
Amen! This is like the board here, like an Italian cheese board here. We have everything. So we're gonna start with the aromatics when we actually cook. This is the chopped minced garlic that we're gonna use with some fresh chilies. And of course, thank you for your sous chef skills, Simon, for your fish cakes. This is Chinese sausage. For people who don't know what this is actually lap chang in Cantonese. It's actually waxed Chinese sausage that's actually preserved. So they use this in clay pot rice, they use it in fried rice, and you know, lots of good stuff. So some people cook it with their rice. It tastes amazing, man. Have you ever had this?
Oh yeah, all the time.
It tastes like heaven. It's preserved. It's like basically bacon, pure bacon or pastrami. It's amazing, but Asian style. We're gonna garnish it with some chives, some bean sprouts, eggs, shrimp, cockles. Now, these are actually called cockles or clams. They're actually very small. You can tell they're very small. And it's actually the essence of what gives it that seafood kind of flavor in Char Kway Teow. Because, you know, Malaysia is near the coastal area, so you want to give it that seafood flavor. So what we're going to do is cook this really quick first. So I've got a pan right now, really hot. We're going to dump this in. It's going to hear that sizzle. And we're going to veg it with some food. Woo! Look at this.
Oh, yes.
Smoking!
Can I get a shot of that?
Sorry, only one room for one, buddy. So we're gonna put some wine in here, and we're gonna cover it up. Cook it out for about 5-6 minutes until it opens up, and then we're gonna cook it out. We're gonna take it out and stir fry it. So now we're gonna start building the sauce to actually make this Char Kway Teow. We see a whole collection, buddy.
Yeah, is that gonna be enough?
I think so. So we're gonna mix this up. Check it out. Nice and thick. This is what I'm talking about. Char Kway Teow sauce. You want to taste? Try it out. Oh yeah. Sweet. Oh yeah.
That nice blend of sweetness.
Sweetness, sourness.
Sweet, salty.
Yep. So it's time to blaze things up and fire it up in the wok. So right now this wok is blazing hot. You can tell the smoke is coming out. And you kind of smell the oil. And when you work with a wok, you have to be quick. So basically everything here has to be well prepped and cut in advance. Because once you're putting it in, it basically just lights up. So you have to be really quick and stir everything around. That's the whole technique about a wok. When you have the wok hay, it has to be blazing hot and everything has to be quick. So I'm putting this to high heat right now. And the first thing I'm gonna put in a few shrimps. So,
How long do you have to stir?
basically keep stirring until it's cooked. Everything is cooked. So you can tell from the color when it's nice and charred, that's what you want. So I can hear the oil prancing. So these are the shrimp they're putting in. Putting in some Chinese sausage as well. As you can see, just keep cooking it there. I'll put all the fish cakes in here as well, really quick. There you go. You can see it's changing color. Put a bit of garlic.
And you want to wait for it to be bright orange, right?
Yes, that's what you want. You can tell, you see? Nice flavor. There you go. You can see?
Most of this stuff has already been cooked. The sausage, the fish cake.
Yep. You can tell.
The shrimp.
Smells good, eh? Can you just smell this? And right now the clams also have cooked, so you can tell, nice and cooked. I'm just letting these just letting this cool down right now. Perfect. Look at this. Amazing. This is Char Kway Teow. Blazing hot fire. Then we're gonna put some bean sprouts in here as well. Handful of bean sprouts. You know this stuff.
Oh yeah.
Perfect. Rotate everything so you can see it. Oh man.
Woo! You need a gas stove for this?
You need a gas stove for this because the heat here at the bottom is direct heat. So basically when it conducts heat, it actually conducts all the heat at the bottom of the wok. That's what makes it really, really hot. This is the same kind of feeling I was feeling when I was in Singapore and Malaysia, like basically the hawkers. Like woo! They make this, and think about it. People in the hawkers actually make hundreds and thousands of these plates every day, selling it for about $5-6 American. So you can think how much hard work it is making one of these. So these are almost done. You can tell, really, really hot. What we're gonna do is we're gonna put a handful of this whole fond noodle, like this, inside. We're gonna slowly mix it in like this. We're gonna start mixing it in like this. Make sure it's nice and loose. Beautiful. Just smell it. Woo. And we cook this for about 6 minutes, 5-6 minutes. And we're gonna add in the sauce. So you can tell that the noodles are kind of softened up right now already. What we're gonna do is now we're gonna add a bit of this sauce. It's nice. And you're gonna see a nice magic brown color. We're not gonna put all of it because it's rather thick. Really sweet. Now you're gonna see what's gonna happen is the flip. Here we go. There you go. Look at this. Char Kway Teow. There you go. Look at this. Oh my goodness. And Simon is over there picking away on the clams. Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, no problem.
Clamming it up. Clamming it up. Look at this. Beautiful. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna add some green right now. Some chives. Give it that extra green. So we're gonna add some green just like this. How those clams going, buddy?
Not bad.
So look at
Halfway
this.
there.
Look at this. Beautiful. Really gives you. Now we're gonna spice this up a little bit, so we're gonna serve the sambal on the side, but to stir fry this in, we're gonna add a bit of sriracha. You can add any kind of hot sauce you want. I'm just putting a little bit in. I don't want to burn Simon. I don't want to kill you yet, buddy.
All right, not before dinner.
We're gonna stir fry it again. Look at this, beautiful. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna crack the eggs in. This is basically the essence of how we're gonna do this. This is the secret. So we're gonna crack the eggs in and we're gonna fold it in like a sauce. So look at it. We're gonna leave a little bit of space here. One egg, one crack, one hand crack, another one on the side, like this, one hand crack, like this. And then we're gonna wiggle it. We're gonna fold this egg in like a sauce. Like, look at this. This is what I'm talking about. Fold that egg in like a nice sauce. This is Char Kway Teow. So right now we're gonna turn up the heat because there's actually enough heat on this wok, or else it's gonna overcook the eggs. You don't want it scrambled. You want it to be nice and liquidy. So as you can see right now, I'm actually just folding in this egg. Buddy, can you actually smell this food?
Oh yeah.
Okay, how are the clams doing, buddy? Let's do it.
Almost done.
Perfect. That's good enough.
Yep.
Perfect. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take these cockles, clams. And we're gonna sprinkle them in because we don't want to overcook them. Perfect. I'm gonna fold this in just like that. Beautiful, buddy. Now, does that look good or what? Woo! Check this out.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Try this out, man.
Alright.
Okay, we're gonna try this out now. It's nice and hot. Ooh. Look at this. Here you go. Check this out. The egg, the soy sauce. This is the fish cake. I'm gonna try this. Here you go. Ready? Cheers, buddy.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh,
Blazing hot.
so
Oh
hot.
yeah, to eat it.
So good.
But yeah, you can taste like little hints of seafood in there.
And you can taste. Can you feel that wok hei? So wok hei is like a Chinese way of saying blazing fire. So when you take, it's like fried chicken, hot fried chicken, or sizzling cheese on a pizza. So that's how it feels. So, how's it feel, buddy?
Amazing.
And think about it. All it took 10 minutes. 10 minutes to cook a Penang classic. You know what? We gotta serve this up, man. But I got one more step to show you before we actually do this.
Lay it on me.
Now to serve it and make it extra authentic, extra Malaysian Penang style, when it's time to makan, in fact, makan actually means to eat in Malay. Did you know that? So we're actually going to serve this on a banana leaf. Now you can actually get this in grocery stores, but in Malaysia they actually serve this in many restaurants or in many of the hawkers. Like when they put nasi lemak, which is a coconut rice, mee goreng, nasi goreng, those kind of stir-fried noodles, it creates that nice pungent kind of flavor to that food, believe it or not. And some of them actually use it for a takeout. They wrap it up. It's like a nice, you know, when you have like Malay style patukat, they actually use banana leaf to do that, believe it or not. Patukat is rice with chicken. It's like a Chinese rice dumpling, essentially. So this is what I'm gonna do. We're gonna turn on the heat right here. Come take a look. And I'm actually gonna heat this really quick. Really quick, nothing fancy, not like a minute. But what it does is, when I do this, what happens is it releases these oils over there, once high heat, and we're gonna put it up here, and we're gonna serve it up.
Yeah, and you just found this in the supermarket, right?
I found it's actually grown seasonally, but in order for you to get these, they don't really sell them in winter. That's the kind of pity. So I'm actually serving up this Penang Char Kway Teow on this. Beautiful, eh? Look at that. Some nice shrimps.
So yeah, I mean, Malaysia, Thailand, I heard they like the street food. They just they serve it on banana leaves, newspapers, whatever they get their hands on. Right?
Oh yeah, it's a classic. It's very, I find it very nostalgic when I eat food like that. I mean, it really gives you.
Everyone says it's the greasiest, messiest thing you'll ever eat.
Oh yeah.
But it's life changing.
Amazing. So.
You ready to change my life, man?
I thought I already have. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna add some cilantro here. Just serve it up. Just as a little garnish right here. Bit of cilantro. And on top of that, we're gonna add a little bit of sambal that I got from Singapore. Now, if you don't have this sambal, I'll tell you what else you can get. You can actually get this. Serve it with this sambal here, with the red cap. It doesn't taste the same as Singapore sambal. Like these two are kind of different, but hey, if you've never been to Singapore, let's get this sambal ole. Kind of tastes the same, but I prefer to use the original sambal.
This is more of a paste, right?
Yes, nasi lemak kind of sambal. So we're gonna put a little bit aside here. Nice. Gotta heat things up for you a bit here. There you go. The sambal right here. And of course, add a little bit of fried onions, zazong. I put it on everything, basically. So just to give it that nice oriental crunch. Beautiful. And of course, you want to add a little bit more green, so why not a few more chives, eh? Right there. A few more chives. And as they say in Malay, it's time to makan.
Makan.
Makan time. That means time to eat. Oh man, look at this. You got the sambal here. You got the cilantro. We got the chives and the fried shallots just garnishing. Of course, a little lime, a little bit of citrus here, a little bit of heaven on earth. Oh, look at that. So you want to mix it up, sambal, just mix it up. This is pink. Look at the steam. It's still nice and hot. And I bet the banana leaf pretty much imparted all that flavor there. So, what do you think, buddy? Dig in?
Oh man, yeah.
Dig in. Let's do it. Chopsticks, of course, when you're eating street food. Garnish. Oh. Beautiful. The flavors are just It makes sense.
Yeah.
It makes sense, my friend.
It's like the clams,
Oh.
a shrimp.
The rice noodle actually makes such a difference. And you know, like the high heat and the wok, like those are like the key elements, you know. It's all about, like I said, laws of life. It's all about simplicity, authenticity. This is as authentic as it gets. I don't know how much more authentic it is. And it's delicious. It's just, You know what? We need some privacy as we're indulging in this amazing goodness right now. So in Malay they say, Terima kasih.
Terima kasih.
Terima kasih.
There we go.
Terima kasih. Yes. Which means
Look it
thank you in Malay. See you next time for another episode. Peace.